Hi guys, it's Dr. George, and maybe you can hear that thunder outside. It's thundering a lot. So I had a little change of plans where I was supposed to read from live with Sleep in Heavenly Peace. We had to change that, but neither here nor there. We're going to continue reading and we're going to change that. Hi, Kelsey. How are you? How are you, Kelsey? So I'll wait for you all to come in. And I am going to get ready to read for my first time ever. Hello, Laura. How are you? For the first time ever, I'm going to read from TikTok. So if you're on TikTok, I know someone that's on TikTok and they probably would enjoy a bedtime story. Let them know that Dr. George is reading, and my page is All We Do Is This. So I'm going live. Let's see. And I'm live. So hi TikTok. This is my first TikTok and my first my first TikTok, but not my last. I got up to 1,000 viewers. So if you are not on social media or someone you know is not on social media, I am on TikTok. So I'll set it up. I just gotta get it set up. There we go. Get it set up. And there we go. And it doesn't stay on, so that's a good thing about TikTok. It doesn't stay on, so you have to be on the live to get the story. So there we go. All righty. So welcome to Tucked In Tuesdays. I have 2 books today, and I was supposed to have Sleep in Heavenly Peace, but he's in a building with a metal roof, and it would have been really hard for you guys to hear. So let's get started with the bedtime stories. If you don't mind saying where you're from, that would be great. Our first story is book number 1, Snoring Beauty. Now, I know you heard of Sleeping Beauty, but I bet many of you know about Snoring Beauty because, I mean, a lot of people snore. So let's see what we have here. I'm going to try to flip the camera. There we go. So that it's not backwards. Let's see, flip the camera and mirror your video. Perfect. I'm learning TikTok. There we go. So Snoring Beauty. So here we go. And let's see what's in that chat. Kelsey, can't hear. Oh my goodness. Is everyone having trouble with the sound? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? No. Do I not have audio? I know it's a little delayed, so I have to wait on a response. Hi, Ava, Ari, and Pop Pop. Happy birthday, Ava, from Dr. George. Happy birthday. So here I go, so they can hear me now. So Miss Stoner, hello, and Cassie, Dana, hello, and Miss Fehrenbacher, hello, Miss Fehrenbacher. So glad to have you guys joining. So let me explain a little bit. So what are your pronouns? I'm not sure what that means. I'm new to TikTok. This is my first time going live. I'm just the principal that reads the kids every Tuesday at 7:30. So I'll get started. My first book is Snoring Beauty. Now, Snoring Beauty, you've heard of Sleeping Beauty, but this beauty apparently snores. Now, I have my information that I put in there, and you guys are in luck. Even though it's summertime, we still do, oh, thank you, Dana. We still do our AR. So guess what? It's an AR book. It's an AR book. An AR book means that you can take a quiz over it if your district does accelerated reader. And it is Book number 173537 is the quiz number. Book level 3.1, which means a third grader at the first month, and it's a half of a point. And permission granted by HarperCollins. So here we go. This book is written by Sudipta Pardhan Quallen and illustrated by Jane Manning. So here's our book. Let's see why she wouldn't be called a sleeping beauty and instead a snoring beauty. Hi, Miss Jackson. So here we go. It says, to be who snores and is beautiful. So if you're beautiful and you snore, I guess this book is for you. So here goes. The night before his wedding day, the skies were dark and dreary, just like here in Beaumont, Texas. But in his house, a little mouse was dreaming of his dearie. Mouse grinned a goofy little grin and settled in for dozing. He needed rest to look his best, but as his eyes were closing, so here we go. Eyes are closing. From deep inside the tower room, there came a monstrous roaring. It shook the night as tucked and tight lay Sleeping Beauty snoring. I know someday a prince will come to break the spell, Mouse grumbled. Till then each quake kept Mouse awake as Beauty snoring rumbled. Oh my goodness. Look at her mouth wide open. She's snoring. Mouse rose to close the shutters, then he peeked outside the tower. His eyes grew wide. A prince, he cried, I'll sleep within the hour. My name is Max, the prince announced, his manner prim and snooty. With shoulders squared, Prince Max declared, I'm here for Sleeping Beauty. So there he is, arriving for Sleeping Beauty. Rushing to unlock the gate, Mouse welcomed Max. Elated from Beauty's room came Snoogle Swoon, and Mouse's hopes deflated. Who waits in there? A troll? A bear? Asked Max through all the clatter. The tower shook from every nook. Small creatures ran and scattered. So she's snoring. Look at that noise. Oh my goodness, he could hear in the hallway. Hello, Gloria. Hello, Gabe. Oh no, Mouse cried and quickly lied. It's just some creaky flooring. Go on ahead, although Mouse said she may be softly snoring. But Max was not a bit alarmed. He said, I'll do my duty. He drew his sword and hurried toward the sleeping Princess Beauty. So there he is, rushing to Princess Beauty. As Max knelt next to Beauty's bed, her lashes gently fluttered. Prince Max leaned in. Mouse had a grin and then, oh, shoo, she sputtered. Oh, I've heard that one before. Prince Max blew back, surprised and shocked. Egad, how loud, he bellowed. Oh, rats, Mouse swept through Beauty slept. The grrr had mellowed. She's just getting louder and louder with the snoring. Louder and louder. Greetings from Savannah, Georgia. Hello, Mike. Heading up to Florence, South Carolina tonight. Be careful, Mike. Here we go. Mouse said, let's work together now to stop these royal sputters. I propose we hold her nose. Oh, I suppose, Max muttered. Mouse waited for a snoring pause and pinched her nostrils tightly. Max puckered up, but then she snorted impolitely. Oh my goodness. Every time he goes in for a kiss, she snores. They grabbed two pictures from a shelf as Beauty lay. Mouse yelled, heave ho, from high and low. They gave her face a drenching. Mouse held his breath. Max bit his lip. Could this be it, they wondered? The room grew still. No sound until she thundered. Oh my goodness. And she's so cute, but she's snoring. Let's try another plan, said Mouse. To solve the snoring pickle, Max nodded yes. Mouse said, I guess we could give her a tickle. They pulled the sheets from Beauty's feet and soon they heard her teething. But then boomed through the room. Both Mouse and Max grew bitter, so now they're getting impatient and upset. Look at that. Mouse wrung his hands and stared at Max. That's it. I'm done, Max shouted. To Mouse's please. Oh, kiss her, please. Prince Max just frowned and pouted. I like the crown. I like the throne. I really like the castle. Max shook his head. He shrugged and said, the snoring's too much hassle. So he gave up because of the snoring. As Max walked off, Miles heard, Karoosh. He paced before the mirror. One kiss would do, but how? From who? At once, it all got clearer. Mouse knew he would have to do. He knew what he would have to do. I hope I don't get cooties. The roaring snores. Mouse crossed the floor and pressed his lips to Beauty's. So the mouse did it. Look at the mouse. Let's see what happened. Mouse pulled away and spit. Phew! The day's first light was dawning. He heard a high yet sleepy sigh, and Beauty started yawning. She rubbed her tired, drowsy eyes, a sight Mouse found quite splendid. He ran outside to Max and cried, the snoring finally ended. So the snoring ended. I wonder how she likes that a mouse kissed her. Max followed Mouse into the room. Go kiss her now, Mouse prodded. Max bent a knee, said, marry me, and Beauty beamed and nodded. With just a bit of time to sleep, Mouse slumped against his bedding. He woke at 8 to celebrate his stylish double wedding. Because look, he found love too, I guess. A double wedding, maybe. Let's see who's getting married. Mouse kissed his bride and Max kissed his. They stood together grinning and offered, Mouse raised his cup and offered up a toast to new beginnings. But when he tried to sleep that night, Mouse woke to monstrous roaring. He clutched his ears and fought back tears while Mrs. Mouse, so here we go. Mouse did find a bride. Look at that. Hi, Stacy. Look at his wife. While Mrs. Mouse lay snoring. Look at his face. Oh my goodness. She was still snoring. She was snoring. Oh my goodness. That's not good at all. So I have book number 2. Thank you for joining. I have book number 2. And something fell over that I have to show you guys in just a little bit. But book number 2, here we go. Book number 2, right here, is MVP Kids, and it's more of social emotional learning. So if a kid is struggling with anything, these books are made to help. And so I'll introduce you to some of the characters in the book in a different way, and we'll get back to that AR book. But here we go. This is The Way We Made by Sophia Day. Permission granted by MVP Kids. Here we go. Search the land and sell the seas. You'll find there's no one just like me. There's not a thing that I would trade. I like myself the way I'm made. And it asks, what do you like about yourself? So if you want to put in a chat message what you like about yourself, that would be great. In all the world, you will not find a fingerprint that's just like mine, nor a soul or heart the same. I am good the way I'm made. That's so true. It's only one you. Sparkling eyes are brown, blue or brown, green or hazel, narrow, round. Eyes of any shape or shade. I am good the way I'm made. And it asks, what color eyes do you have? I have brown eyes, but what color eyes do you have? Hi, Liz, on TikTok. Hair that's brown, red, or blonde, black or white, short or long, straight or curly, waves or braids. I am good the way I'm made. And what color hair do you guys have? You can put that in the chat box. No matter how your hair is, you're unique. Birthmarks, freckles, dark and light, countless colors, a beautiful sight. Skin comes in many different shades. I am good the way I'm made. Here we go. We are just the way we're made, with the way we were intended to be. Some kids are big, some are small, round or thin, short or tall, any shape of size or shape. I am good the way I'm made. I love that. Because sometimes we say, oh, I'm too big, I'm too little. Doesn't matter. You're perfect the way you are. The next one, don't look just at what, oh, skip the page. Sometimes kids use hands to talk, touch to see, or wheels to walk. We'll find creative ways to play. I am good the way I'm made. How do you like to play? And there's kids from all different backgrounds playing together. Don't look just at what you see. There's more inside that makes me, me. I am strong and I'm brave. I am good the way I'm made. And think about what makes you special. I know it makes me special, just being me. Next page. Heart of kindness, hands that help, putting friends before yourself. I discovered while we played, you are good the way you're made. Just need to be a good friend. Art and books, sports and balls, building rockets, loving dolls. Each of us have different strengths. We're good the way we're made. Love that. Mike, I have a cousin. Oh, there you go. There you go, Mike. I'm sure he's going to fact check that for you. If I tell you exactly where it's located. It isn't hard for us to see. I'm not like you. You're not like me. We can do things different ways and celebrate the way we're made. So here we go. Next one. And this is all of the characters. So I'll tell you a really neat thing about this book, The Way We're Made. So when I got these books, each one of them has a child and is represented. So this is Yang Chen. His family moved from China. So we have here. This is LeBron Miller. So LeBron Miller, he's kind of quiet, and he has a brother named Lucas. And Lucas doesn't look like him, but they're brothers. So here's the two brothers. Then we have this sweetie here. And this is Julia Rojas. So there's Julia. And all of these characters are represented. Mike said he already passed it. He's heading from Florida to Massachusetts. So all ethnicities. Here's another one. Look at her. She has a hearing aid. See her hearing aid? And this is Anna Patil. She has a hearing aid. And then we have this little sweetheart here with her natural hair, just as cute as can be. There she is. This is Miriam Nasir. So there she is. My next one right here that I was given is Gabby Gonzalez. So there's Gabby. And they all have a story and are all represented in the books. And our last one right here is Leo Russo. So he has the devices to help him walk. So all of those characters are represented in that book. So I'm going to do my takeaways before I get off. So my takeaway from Snoring Beauty is sometimes you're trying to find things for others and you find things for yourself. Remember, the prince was looking for true love and he gave up. The mouse thought he'd help and the mouse found a wife as well. So don't give up on your dreams and don't give up on your friends. So help your friends. When you see them giving up, sometimes you have to take up the slack and help them. So that was my takeaway from this book. My takeaway from this book is we are all different, but the key is to love one another despite our differences. So that's very important. But Sleeping in Heavenly Peace is an organization that was supposed to be on tonight. They'll be on next Tuesday. And it's an organization that builds beds for kids that do not have beds at home. So a way that you can help is a bed in a bag. This bedding set here is a twin XL. You have to make sure you get a twin XL bed in a bag. So this is it. You can drop them off at Homer Drive Elementary, and I'll pick those up. I'll bring those to him. I have about 30. He needs 80. So these little bed in a bag. So sometimes you'll get them in a roll like that. Or let me show you the next one. It sometimes is in a bag that covers my whole body. Sometimes it's in a bag like this, okay? It's a bed in a bag. And girls and boys, so if you can help out with that organization, that would be great. And if you tune in next Tuesday, you'll find out ways that you can help if you're local to even help build a bed for a kid that does not have a bed, that's probably sleeping on the floor or sharing a bed for multiple siblings. You can help put those kids in a bed. So at this time, it is time to end. If nobody else tells you, Dr. George loves you. Thank you, Liz, for supporting me on TikTok, and my other person that is here. It's my first time. I'll take as many as one or two, but I'll continue reading as long as there are Tuesdays. Have a good night, guys. Good night.